We are going to make a top-down analysis on Forex pairs and metal. So if you're new, make sure you click subscribe button to show your support. Okay, so today we are going to start with a Gbpusd on monthly time frame. As you all know, it is new month, August. So let us start to see analysis from higher time frame is monthly time frame to lower time frame in order to get a clear direction of bias and clear entry. Okay, so here on GBP have this kind of market structure. It is bullish, and see it is clear bullish market structure. As you see here, price take out this low. We have liquidity sweep around that area, so we are dealing with that current market structure. Here we have breaking of structure. Breaking of structure means continuation of trend. So let us put it out very clear. Breaking of structure means continuation of trend. So if you get breaking of structure upward, means continuation of trend upward, of continuation of uptrend, like that. Okay, so that is breaking of structure. Very good. And then after that, you can see price retraced back to this imbalance here. Price is tested on that imbalance, and we have very good rejection candle, another impulsive corrective move. So expecting to get another impulsive move to upside, and then we'll target where that buy side liquidity, it will be our target, our final destination. Okay, so let us shift it to a weekly time frame. Let's shift it to weekly time frame, GBP/USD. On weekly time frame, current market condition, we have this structure. Okay, let me remove this monthly imbalance. So as you can see, it's very clear. So here we have liquidity sweep on weekly time frame. Price kept that low. After liquidity sweep, we got impulsive move to this area. It take out this high, and on left side there was supply, very clear supply. Price will trace the back to fill this imbalance. So when you spot it, you will understand it very clear. Here above there was liquidity, buy side liquidity. You see very well. After that liquidity sweep, we got a retracement to this imbalance here. Get retracement to that imbalance. So last week you can see price mitigate that imbalance very good. It is full mitigation of that imbalance. Immediately after the mitigation of that imbalance, you can see last week candle closed bullish. It manipulated previous candle low, and it closed the above previous candle high. Okay, sorry. It closed the above previous candle high. So it show engulfing candles. So that is very good confirmation for reversal from that imbalance. So we are looking for buys. Our target will target buy side liquidity areas. So let us spot that liquidity zones. Here we have this liquidity zone here. It is very clear. So it will be our target. And then another, we have this one. It is very clear liquidity to also be our target. And final, we have that monthly liquidity. So if you're seeing trader, you're supposed to enter it here, but we are intraday traders. So you're supposed to shift it to lower time frame to reduce that risk. So we're supposed to wait retracement to discount level, and then we'll execute buys, target that area. And remember, retracement is not a must. Price may move without creation of any kind of retracement. Daily time frame, we have this kind of market structure. It is bullish. Let me show you. There was bearish move like here, creation of low high, liquidity sweep, and then here got a structure shift, retracement discount level, and then right now we are in impulsive move. So if we are in impulsive move, expect a little or shallow retracement. So as when it creates impulsive move, it is likely to retrace just shallow or a little bit retracement, then higher impulsive lateral retracement, higher or big extension move. Okay, so we are supposed to shift to the water firm to find a clear area where we can execute our buys for next week. So the bias is bullish, and that liquidities is our target. That is daily time frame, clear bullish. And lastly, candle, see Friday candle close the bullish. To close the bullish, let's put it out here and close the above Thursday candle high. So the bias is bullish. Shifted to 4H time frame. On 4H time frame, have this market structure, very good structure. So Friday price retraced the back to mitigate this imbalance, and we have this candle to reject it from this imbalance, and it closed the bullish. That indicates bullish continuation. Remember, we are in impulsive move. Retracement is not musty, or if it will happen, it will be just a shallow retracement. Shifted to H1 time frame. On H1 time frame here, we have this kind of market structure. We have breaking of structure here. Breaking of structure means continuation. Breaking of structure. There is candle close above that previous high. So a very beautiful break of structure. So after break of structure, expected price may create a pullback to discount level, and then later we'll continue with the is upward trend. So here on discount level, we have some point of interest here. Firstly, we have this BPR, say that inverse FVG that overlaps with the H1 order block. It overlaps with the H1 order block. It will be high probability point of interest. And then below that point of interest, here you have unmitigated OB. So we have 2 points of interest that you are supposed to wait confirmation on. Here, firstly, this is that inverse FG that will be our first priority. So when price reach that area and see confirmation, just execute long position. And when there is no any confirmation on that area, it means price will drop to take out this low, and it may react directly on that order block. So wait confirmation on this area, will enter another buy. So it is not must to reach this low. That's why we mark this IFG as our first point of interest. So I have 2 points of interest here. First is that IFVG, which confirmation execute by. When you see confirmation, when there is no any confirmation around that area, we have to wait confirmation on this area, and then we'll execute by, target that buy side liquidity on H1 time frame. It is very clear, very clear. GBP USD, we have that kind of point of interest. So that is opportunities on GBP USD. Let's see Euro USD. Euro USD, we have the same market structure with the GBP USD. We have same market structure with the GBP USD. As you see here, that is weekly time frame Euro USD. Weekly time frame have liquidity sweep. Remember, when price take out liquidity, it has to create a retracement. After liquidity sweep, we see we got very good engulfing candle. It manipulates previous candle low, closed above previous candle high. We have very good engulfing candles that confirm reversals, that confirm reversal. So when price it confirm reversal like that, we are heading to where? We are heading to liquidity zone or internal range liquidity. So there is no any point of interest mainly. So we target direct on liquidities or liquidity zone. So price expect next week may retrace back to discount level of that engulfing candle, and then we'll find impulsive move to that buy side liquidity. So also we have multiple liquidity zones that will be first, and then second one it is that, and another final one it is that zone here. Okay, so this first one we have to target this first liquidity zone. It will be our target for next week. So let's shift to our time frame forehead. Remember, also on Euro USD, we are in impulsive move. We are in impulsive move. Here on left side below, already it take out liquidities. Already it take out that liquidity. After liquidity sweep, we have this breaking of structure. So if you can consider general structure here, also we have liquidity sweep, and then above here we have breaking of structure. So we have very clear shifting for bullish or for upward trend. Very clear. So on Friday, price retraced back to these 4H demand. And then after reaction on that 4H demand, we got a clear confirmation of that rejection candle, which closed the bullish with a heavy rejection. So we are heading to where? We are heading to this area. We are heading to that buy side liquidity. Shifted to H1, shifted to H1 on H1 time frame. We have a clear breakable structure. So things like that. So we are going to find buys point of interest that will support us to execute long position. Here we have that imbalance on H1 time frame and mitigated one. So it will be our first point of interest. When you see confirmation, we'll execute long position from that area, target that buy side liquidity. Do not enter without any confirmation. If there's no confirmation, to me, price may create deep retracement to discount level. Okay, then we'll find the buys later. So that is my view on Euro USD H1 time frame. Let's wait Monday market to open and then wait retracement to that area. Execute, wait confirmation, execute long position, hold it, target that buy side liquidity. It will be 1:4 risky to reward ratio. To be very good risky to reward ratio. When you get confirmation, your risky will be reduced. Risky will be very small. So RR will increase almost to 1:18. Okay, so that is it on Euro USD. Let's see BTC USD. What is going on BTC USD? BTC USD, BTC USD, we have this market structure. So you can start with a daily time frame. Start with the daily time frame. On daily time frame here on BTC USD, get this break of structure. Not to break of structure. We have this market structure. First of all, we have to identify what liquidity, spot liquidity like this. Price take out this low. After that, liquidity sweep, mark this high. Not yet. You can see price do not take out that high, so we are heading to that high. And remember, let's see on monthly candle closed bullish and it manipulates previous month low. See, it manipulates previous month low, so it creates CRT, something like that. So price may retrace to discount level and then it may push up to that monthly CRT high. Okay, so it has turned back to daily time frame. On daily time frame, have this market structure. Also, you can see weekly time frame to get priority. On weekly time frame here, you have this a rejection candle after liquidity sweep. Very good bullish rejection candle that confirmed reversal or corrective move to at least the premium zone of that area, and then later we'll find sales. Okay, on daily time frame we have this kind of market structure. I have liquidity here, not ready, setting. Have this pending liquidity, very good liquidity. After that, you can see here previous day we have that engulfing candle created from order block. Have that engulfing candle created from that order block. Very good. Engulfing candle created from that order block. Very good reaction. That indicate confirmation to sell from that OB. So expected price retraced back to this imbalance. We have very clear imbalance here, and then price may drop to take out liquidity, and then later we will find buys to hunt that buy side liquidity. So on the time frame here, right now price is ranging on this imbalance. A very good imbalance here. Very good imbalance. So have to wait structure shift on that imbalance to take short positions, and then we'll target this sell side liquidity. Then after liquidity sweep, wait is structure shifty, and then execute long position, and then we'll target that buy side liquidity. It will be very good. When you shift it to H1 time frame on left side, and point of interest on left side here, we have unmitigated demand zones here. This area have this unmitigated one and second one. So let's wait. For now, we are supposed to consider or to focus on sales from that area, which confirmation of reversal, on that H1 imbalance, and then we will going to find short position target that sell side liquidity for now. We'll trade that after you see confirmation, enter short position target sell side liquidity. When TP hits, wait what? Let's shift it to daily, so as you can see it very well what we try to mean. After liquidity sweep, wait reversal, enter long position from that area, and then we'll target this buy side liquidity. So I think that will be a nice move on BTC/USD for next week. It will be very good movement of BTC/USD on next week. So let us finalize with the gold. Let us finalize with the gold. So Goldie, there's no any complication. Goldie, there is no any complication on Goldie. So let us make a quick analysis. On Goldie, so as it will be very easy to understand. On left side below, we have huge liquidity zone here, and price do not set it. So we do not have a leadership on that sell side area, and the trend, it is bearish. Price tried to create a shift here. After liquidity sweep. We have liquidity sweep on that minor trend, and then have a shifty over there. After that impulsive, let me show you very clear. Let me show you easily of that impulsive inducement, sweep of inducement, another impulsive corrective, expecting another movement of uptrend from that area. But remember, we have this pending liquidity, and you can see very clear that liquidity, it is secure low, because on left side price is already take out this low, and we have breaky of a structural market shift. So that liquidity, you can say it is protected low. So there's low probability price to drop again to that area. There is low probability price to drop again to take out that low. It is protected low. Again here you can see repeated behavior price take out that liquidity, and then again we have structural market shifty on 4H time frame, so that is pullback to discount level. Again here price take out that inducement, take out that inducement, impulsive and then corrective move. And then on Friday, we got this liquidity sweep, and 4H closed it like that. 4H closed it with a heavy rejection. It created very good CRT. So price has to take out that CRT high on 4H time frame. We have very good CRT model created here. So expect it on Monday, price may raise up to take out that CRT high, and then here you have that fair value gap. We'll see how price will react from that FPG. Either if it will show us a confirmation for sale, we sell, target this liquidity. If there's no any confirmation, we'll continue finding buy opportunity, because general market structure, as you see here, we have a multiple shifty to upside. Okay, so let's see on H1 time frame. H1 time frame. On H1 time frame, you have this kind of market condition: liquidity sweep, formation of engulfing candle after liquidity sweep. So price is heading to that 4H CRT high. Above that 4H CRT high, we have H1 supply. So let's put it out, this H1 supply here. Very good H1 supply. So expecting on Monday, price may raise up to this H1 supply, and then from that area, wait confirmation. If price will reactive very good and show us a confirmation or execute short position from that area. If there's no any kind of confirmation from that area, it means price will break that order block, and then wait to test of that break a block. When it breaks it, it will be turned to be break a block, and then will enter for long positions. Okay, so that is it on gold. Shift it to 30 minute. Shift it to 30 minute. 30 minute, there is undefined market structure. 15 minute. 15 minute, we have this inverse, have this balance price range. So expect even if price will retrace to that area, we'll take long position from that area, and then we'll target this H1 supply. That will be very good and accurate position on Goldie Monday. Okay, wait confirmation to not enter without any confirmation. 15 minutes, balance price range, will execute a long position from that area, target that H1 supply, and then later when our TP hits, we wait reaction. If price really shows reversal for sale, we'll get in for short position. If we'll see no reaction, we'll find buying opportunities. That is it. So make sure like, subscribe, share to each other. Remember, we have premium group for more scalping issues and intraday trader, intraday entries, intraday setups. It is available. So let's continue to trade.